Okay, so either sitting or lying down, just be comfortable where you are in your space. You can keep your eyes open, or you can close your eyes, however you feel is most comfortable for you. I usually meditate with my eyes closed. So let's take a deep breath together first. And then exhale. Another deep breath. And exhale. And just breathe normally. And for a moment, just notice yourself here. Just notice your body. Be curious about what you notice. See where your mind goes. Knowing that we are all different. Some people will take an anchor while they meditate. An anchor is something that you can focus your mind on, like your breath, for example. Mindfulness meditation often keeps the focus on the breath for some time. But for some people, that's not comfortable. For some people, it can feel even more stressful to focus on the breath. So if that is the case, then don't focus on the breath. Maybe you might prefer to focus on another sensation in your body, like your feet touching the floor, your hands in your lap, or maybe the movement of your chest or your belly as you breathe. Whatever your anchor is, try to keep your focus there. If your mind wanders to thoughts of the past or the future or anything, that's normal. That's okay. Just gently bring it back to your body or your breath. And if you're feeling like you want to follow along this guided meditation, I'm going to start by bringing your focus down to the floor. If you're sitting in a chair or if you are sitting on the floor, focus your attention on your feet for a second. Notice your feet. See if you can feel anything, either on the skin of your feet, perhaps the air around your feet or your socks touching the skin, or the floor or surface touching your feet. Maybe you can focus your attention on your heels. And then gently move your focus forward towards your toes. We can move our attention now up our feet to our ankles. And then slowly, let's bring our attention up our legs, climbing up our calves, up to our knees, and let's rest in our knees. As if you might have flashlights or magnifying glasses or something that lets you see inside your knees. Pretend like you can visualize the inside of your knees. Maybe you can notice something there. There's nothing to change, nothing to fix, just resting there. Let's move our attention from our knees, up our legs, up our thighs, and to our hips, our sitting bones. If you're sitting in a chair or in a cushion, notice the contact of your skin, of your butt, of your legs, and your lower back through the prop or the chair that you're sitting in. Maybe you can relax a little more into that chair. Let's move our attention a little higher to our belly. Notice if your stomach moves as you breathe. Maybe with your next exhale, you can let your stomach, your lower back and hips relax a little more. There's nothing to fix here, nothing to change. Just be curious about what you notice when you focus your attention around your belly. If your attention is still here in your belly, well done. If not, just gently bring it back. With our focus on our breath in our belly, let's bring our focus a little higher up to where our diaphragm is. The diaphragm is the muscle that pulls down to fill our lungs up with air and pushes up to push the air out. Imagine you have a light inside your body there, and you can visualize this muscle that allows us to breathe wherever we go. Be curious about what you notice here in this part of the body. Perhaps you notice your heart beating. Maybe you just notice the movement of your rib cage as you breathe. Whatever it is, it's fine. There's nothing to fix, nothing to change. Just notice. Bring your attention a little higher up to around where your lungs are, your chest, and your heart. Heart that carries you throughout your life with your lungs, allowing you to practice mindfulness wherever you are. If you use your breath as an anchor, You can use mindfulness as a tool wherever you are in your everyday life, bringing your attention to your breath as you're standing in line, or bringing your attention to your body and your breath as you're driving your car, or as you're sitting somewhere in a class. As soon as we bring our attention to the present moment, we activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which allows us to relax and digest and feel calmer. With our attention still in this chest, in the heart area, if you want, you can put your hands on your heart. One hand over the other on your chest and your heart. Maybe you can feel your breath making your chest move. Maybe you can notice that putting your hands on your heart makes you feel good about yourself. Maybe we can take a deep breath here. And exhale and relax your shoulders. Another deep breath in. And exhale. And as we breathe with our hands in our heart, we can give ourselves some loving kindness. We all deserve that. A little self-compassion is important. I believe that we all should try and speak to ourselves like we speak to a good friend. Maybe we can notice how it makes us feel when we say, I love you, with our hands on our heart. Maybe it even puts a smile on your lips. Placing the hands back on the lap, let's bring our attention now back up the body to our shoulders. And then climbing down the arms all the way down to the hands. Your hands are relaxed, your arms are relaxed. And if your hands are resting in your lap, the fingers are slightly curled. Notice if you notice any kind of sensations in your fingertips. Maybe a little pulsations or vibrations. Or maybe nothing, and that's okay. The next in-breath, inhale deeply and bring your attention up with your breath all the way up to the top of your head. And as we breathe normally, let's bring our attention to our forehead. You can have your attention right behind your eyelids, or perhaps between your eyes. And notice if your face is relaxed. Notice if your jaw is relaxed. Notice your lips. Relax the inside of your mouth. See if you can relax all the muscles in your face. Nothing to change. Just be curious to see what you feel, what you notice. If your mind wandered to do something else, gently bring it back here to us now in this room. Let's take a deep breath together and a long exhale. Long inhale. Hold your breath for a couple of seconds and then a slow, long exhale. Once more. Long inhale. Pause for a moment at the top. And then a slow, long exhale. Breathing normally. And just notice how your body feels now. Will you choose where your focus goes? What is the part of which anchor would you prefer? Where does your mind go straight away if you want to practice being in the present moment? Does it go to your hands, to your feet, to your breath? Just be curious about where your focus goes. Knowing that it's perfectly fine to switch between places of focus, to switch anchors. And if you notice your mind wandering, just gently bring it back. We're going to end this meditation by taking 4 deep breaths with long, slow exhales. And you go at your own pace, breathing in deeply. You relax your body even more at every exhale. Every exhale can be like a sigh. And if you're done, feel free to open your eyes. I'm going to stop this recording.